nowadays. Do you see the point that I'm making? Everything that they identify with perfection is destructive. They come out with nice white coats on. Literally. And they're supposed to help and heal you. But when they get you in the back of one of them rooms and get to calling out other devils and more devils, and you went there with a stomach ache and you left unconscious. They was getting your coffin ready when you lay down. Looking at your body parts, sizing them up. We can use those. Because they got relatives that's waiting on livers and kidneys. So as soon as they see you coming in there with a good kidney, they tell you there's something wrong with your kidneys. We've got to take that from you. So they're already immaculate, looking perfect. The churches look real good. But they filled with lies. See, fair seeming. It looks good. But it's more than meets the eye. More than meets the eye. But you go with the indigenous people, and they living in huts. You say it was so beautiful. They were so peaceful. They were sincere. They was genuine. They was actually real there. And they living in huts, and there was no deception, and you came back in one piece. But you go into one of these immaculate institutions of this white boy. You get lost. Literally. So now, what is black nationalism? It doesn't look like the white, it's not supposed to look like the white boy's institution in reality. That's the stress. The fact that he offers this image to us that we must pay for is the reason that we're in debt now. Because we're paying for an image. Fighting and struggling for an image. Go down and fill out some paperwork to have the image of a marriage. Man can care less about you than the man in the moon. The woman can care about you less than the woman in the moon. But you got the image of a marriage, though. Everybody says that you all are married. Everybody knows that you all are married. But when you look in the household, you say, this ain't no marriage. Marriage means to merge. And how can two egotistical Europeans trying to survive in a white supremacist reality merge? When white supremacy is about individuality. Ain't it? It is. So how do you marry somebody when to exist in a white supremacist reality is the struggle for individuality? How do you have a harmonious marriage? That's the whole thing. That's what white supremacy is about. How can Jay-Z stay married to Beyonce when both of them is struggling for individuality? My career and myself and my car and me. Both of them is two individual, egotistical idiots. How do you have a marriage if you got two people like that?
No kids.
There's no yielding. There's no compromise. Because it's a struggle for individuality in this society. And it makes sense because people are taught that. It's about me, myself, and I. Well, how do you marry somebody if you're about me, myself, and I? How do you do it? Marriage, you're marrying someone. If you're going to be me, myself, and I, you should have been that by your damn self. But you know, they got married because on a biological level, on a natural level, they knew they needed something more than me, myself, and I. But their psychology didn't catch up with their biology. You feel what I'm making? Biologically, they knew if I'm going to reproduce myself, hey, I can't do it by myself. Biologically, they knew that. But psychologically, they didn't caught up. They wasn't aware of that. They were not aware of that. So me, myself, and I can never get married. It's never going to work. So in order to even have what we consider to be a true marriage, we must step outside of that. Come on. It's not going to survive in that matrix because it's about individualism. And it ain't just a man and it ain't just a woman. It's what's produced by the society. Go for yourself. Get for yourself. Get famous. Your career, your this, your that. Society is not promoting familyhood. That's why a Million Family March was something astronomical. Because we wasn't even, what the hell is a family?